Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 back from another video, and welcome to another Lego news video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at some recent Lego news throughout the week, so I'm really excited to share with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first bit of Lego news is a bit more news on the Lego Super Mario, and this is for summer 2020. So we have set 71361. And then we have 70, 71, 72, and 73. So the first one is for $4, and that is action cubes. Now that is really interesting because I'm not too sure on what that could be. Could that be like the mystery block, the blocks you smash to get coins from? So there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of really interesting ideas they could possibly do with them. It kind of has my feeling of possibly being those sort of dots, the studs. Could it be something, maybe a square tile? So really interesting to see what they actually are. And then we have Fire Mario for 10, Flying Mario, Cat Mario, and then Building Mario. Now at first I thought they were going to be minifigs, but then I realized they were actually the buildable, well not buildable, but the mold of Mario, and then you just have the suits of each of the different versions of Mario. So I'm really excited to see how these work, because once you put it on Mario, is it going to like program itself to know what that sort of version of Mario is? For instance, if you're Fire Mario, is it going to like be programmed to know you're putting that on? So really interested to see how that is going to happen. But I really love the overall design with them. I think it definitely does capture that version of Mario in that suit very well. I like the overall mold of them, and I just like the colors of them. And then here they are in a box, and you only just get the hat and then the suit. So very interesting idea, but I really like the design of the box, and it seems to be that you do get a small side build as well, just to display them. So that is really interesting. So here we just have all these Super Mario sets in one whole list. So it's really interesting to see all the names of the sets and the prices. I might possibly pick up maybe one or two of these sets. I might pick up the Adventures of Mario just to get that sort of experience and knowledge of the digital version of Mario, and also to support the theme Super Mario, because possibly in the future we might be getting maybe like minifig versions of Mario characters, maybe like minifig scale sort of builds of each level, so that could be really cool. I also might possibly pick up like the Desert Porky or Pokey, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, for $20, and then maybe like Womp's Fortress, and then possibly maybe the Bullet Bill's Fire. So a lot of really cool sets here, and I might possibly pick them up. Next, for Lego news, we have two minifig packs. The first one is for Harry Potter, and then the other one is for the Avengers. So for the Harry Potter one, you get 4 really nice minifigs, and each of the minifigs are from a different house. So we have Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and then Ravenclaw. The build is also really nice. It seems to be a shelf, and then with a drawer with just a few tiles to represent books. And then the Avengers one is really cool as well. I like the brick build versions of the Falcon wings, and then the 2 AIM sort of soldiers are really nice as well. And then the sort of machine gun stud shooter is a really nice build as well. So a bit more of a closer look at the Harry Potter one. It seems to be that each of the minifigs are from the different houses, as I did say. So they are some really nice torsos. But the Draco one, he kind of doesn't look like Draco in my opinion. I'm not sure what it is. Is it the hairpiece? It just really doesn't look like Draco. But I believe this is most likely the Half-Blood Prince version of him, because with the apple. And then the Hufflepuff minifig is Hannah Abbott. Now, she's only been in 2 Harry Potter movies, so it's quite a shame we're actually getting her in a minifig. I have nothing against her, but I kind of wish we maybe got a better, well-known Hufflepuff, but there's not really too many. We could have possibly maybe got like an update version of Cedric, but I'm glad they did go with this minifig, because I believe she might be exclusive, because this is the first version of her. Cho Chang, getting a new version of her is great, and I also like that book piece. I'm quite curious to see what that 1x2 tile is. Is it going to be the Wingardium Leviosa spell? And then the golden sort of lamp thing is really nice as well. The build for the shelf is very simple but very effective. So you could possibly put that maybe in the Whomping Willow set, the Great Hall. and then the Harry Potter version is really nice. I especially like the Marauders map. I think that is a really, really nice print. I love the sort of how they split it down. So we have one part of saying Ma, and then the sort of rest of it saying like Marauders. So I think that is really cool. I also like the sort of print of Hogwarts on there, and then with Draco. But I kind of wish, instead of going with footprints, I kind of wish they maybe went for like Lego footprints. I think that could have been a lot more cooler. But overall, it's a really nice print. I like the sort of 3D effect it does give, so I really like that. Then we have the Avengers one, and I really like those brick-built versions of Falcon's Wing. Very simple, but also very effective, because he can be very easy to use for stop motions. I also like his torso print. I think that is really nice. I believe this is like his first comic book appearance, but I might be wrong about that. And the Black Widow is also really cool. I don't actually have any Black Widow minifigs, so if I pick up this, it's probably going to be worth it, because you're getting a Falcon and then a Black Widow, and then the two AIM soldiers are really nice to get in such a cheap set. And then the side build of like this sort of machine gun with those really nice translucent cylinder pieces in green is also really nice. Next, for LEGO news, we have a new theme coming out, and this is called LEGO Brick Sketches. Now, so far we only have 4, and that is a Stormtrooper, BB-8, Batman, and the Joker. I must say, these look really, really cool. I love the shaping and the design of them, because mostly LEGO bricks are square, and it's really hard to get that sort of a circle design, and I think they've put it off pretty nicely. I like the overall design with them, like with the Joker, all his detailing with his smile, his eyes, his eyebrows, his hair, and then his sort of purple suit with his tie, really nice. And then Batman with that sort of a green, his sort of pointy ears is really nice. And then the Stormtrooper has a really nice design to it. I like that sort of a shaping they've given it, and then like the black detailing. And then BB-8 has also a really nice design with that sort of a circling detailing. So far I think they've picked 4 really nice characters, and I would love to see this theme carry on, because there is a lot of sketches they could possibly do, because like there's Lego, Marvel, just a lot of opportunities. So I might possibly pick up the Batman and then the Joker one, or maybe just all 4, just to see if this theme can go any further, and I really hope it does. Next, we have the Marvel Studios Iron Man, and this is his helmet. I must say, the design of it is very impressive, with the overall design being the red coloring. I really like how they've done that sort of circle detailing on the side, and then at the bottom with that sort of angle. And then the gold pieces, I believe they're like pure gold, and like the metallic gold, but I'm not too sure. But I really like how they've done that sort of design as well. And the eyes, I'm not too sure if they're going to be printed pieces or stickers, but if they are stickers, then they're going to be quite a pain in the butt to put on. And then the box design is also really nice. I like that sort of a black coloring, and then where the helmet is, it has this really nice sort of orangey shine to it, and then Iron Man with that sort of logo is really nice. And then a bit more of a closer look at the Iron Man mask. Now, I'm not too sure on what it is, but it just looks strange in my opinion. I'm not too sure if it's like the overall design, but it just doesn't look like his mask. There's something off about it, but I just can't put my finger on it. I also really like, I believe they're from the Lloyd's Journey from season 11 of Ninjago. I really like those shield pieces they've used, and then the gold pieces, as I did say, are really nice. I would love to see them make like a Captain America one, a Black Widow one, or like these sort of Avengers mask for Marvel Studios, because they would be really cool. Now, I possibly think this be at least maybe like $180, but it may be a little more or a little less. So I might possibly pick this setup, but I'm not too sure yet, because I'm not a huge fan of Iron Man, but if they do make a Captain America one, then I might possibly pick that one up. Continuing Marvel news, we have a set image for a set possibly coming out maybe like June 1st, but I'm not too sure with the whole pandemic going, because they might have to delay these sets coming out. But I must say, the sort of Hulkbuster does look very interesting. I like the design with like the legs and then the arms and then the shooter up here. But his head, just wow. I was thinking they would go for like a brick built head, but a sticker, it just looks really flat. It just doesn't look like a Hulkbuster you would see in like the Avengers Age of Ultron or like Civil War, because the head is just flat, so that does really put it off for me. But I love the overall design with it, with the arc reactor triangle, and then the two like sort of pieces you might possibly spin do look very interesting as well. And then the minifig selection is actually pretty cool. I like the AIM agents, and then this sort of really nice sort of jetpack build is also really nice. And then Iron Man, and I'm not too sure on who that minifig is, but he or she does look really nice. I like that sort of version of Iron Man with like the silver and then the sort of reddish orange color. Next we have the Avengers Tower, and wow, there is a lot in this set. I love the overall design with the Avengers Tower, with the different sections on it. I love the Avengers sort of logo brick build. I think that is really nice. And then the overall design of the Avengers Tower is just really cool. I love the colors, the detailing inside. There seems to be the part from Avengers Endgame where they're creating the version of the Infinity Gauntlet, but I'm not too sure if that's what they were trying to recreate, or it might be just a place where they're displaying the Infinity Gauntlet. And then each level is also really nice. And then the minifig selection is pretty decent. We're getting a new version of Red Skull, so that is great. Some more AIM agents, Black Widow, Iron Man, and then two new versions of Iron Man. Now, a lot of people are actually confused on who these two are. Even I'm not sure on who these two are. I've actually never seen them in any sort of Marvel movie, cartoon, or live action, so they are very interesting. But I really like the sort of pieces they're using for like Fire Blast in this, with like the orange, the blue, and then the build for like this sort of flying motorbike is really nice. And then this 2x4 tile with like, I've actually forgotten his name, but I really like that piece there. So it seems to be a TV, which is really cool. And then I'm not too sure what those like studs are. Yeah, I really can't make out what they actually are. Maybe they're like pieces for the Infinity Gauntlet, but there's only like one Infinity Stone of each color. So that is really strange, so I'm very curious to see what they are. And then these seem to be like missiles for like whatever Red Skull is holding, like some sort of bazooka. So that is really cool. As always, guys, so if you guys did enjoy this LEGO news video as much as I did making it, because I always do enjoy making these types of videos, because I like to share my thoughts and opinions of different LEGO news, what has come out in the past week. And as always, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below of what you did think for today's LEGO news video. So as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can answer you soon. Goodbye!